Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and we are going to be taking a look at Cardano today. Cardano has been absolutely killing it. However, in the last 24 hours, we did see a 1% decrease. If we go to the last week, though, we see a 21.37 increase. And like we always say, anytime you see a large increase like this, you're going to see dip. So we saw it go to its, 147 area, 146, and then a little bit of a decrease and a stabilization around that $1.26. This is just fine. I think we are good to stabilize here for a little bit until the hype rebuilds and we continue our way to that $2 mark. I think Cardano is definitely going to continue in the right direction. Obviously, they have a lot of projects kind of in the they're kind of working on a lot of projects right now. So as soon as they get some of these done, we really do see Cardano reaching new heights. I think the market cap right now with that 40.3 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours at a large 6.4 billion, and then we have the circulating supply at that 31.9 billion ADA. So we can see that there is a lot of potential here with Cardano. I think Cardano has what it takes to reach the $2 amount. Obviously, if you don't know what Cardano is a blockchain platform built on a proof-of-stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy costs. Development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. The blockchain's native token ADA is named after the 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace. And then if we go to the actual website, we can check out a lot more on it, but I want to look at this real quick here. So Cardano ADA is now available on Coinbase as of 18 hours ago. If you didn't know that, that is definitely a lot to do with this huge price movement. There hasn't been much changed, but pretty much just Coinbase added ADA, and instantly you obviously are going to see a big increase. And we told you guys about that in the last Cardano video we did here. But before we get into the actual price predictions, there's a couple things I want to say. One, I am not a financial advisor. I will never give you guys financial advice, so always do your own research before buying any coin. Now, I also want to say we use these price charts. If you guys notice, we are using Coinbase price charts, and people, sometimes ask, why aren't you using more detailed price charts with, the candles and everything? Well, I don't use them because I want to be beginner friendly. There's a lot of people coming into the cryptoverse, and a lot of people are, they're not ready for these advanced charts that they don't really understand. So we kind of try to keep it beginner friendly, and then I also try to keep the verbiage as beginner friendly as well. And then I also want to state that we are doing big things here. So we are doing transparent videos, I guess, unedited transparent videos, so that we can get the most recent up-to-date price to you guys as soon as possible. Obviously, there's going to be price changes sometimes before videos come out, just like a couple cents or so usually, but there's going to be way less price changes if these videos are unedited, and I also like the transparency of unedited videos so you guys get my full take and my full view, even with the stumbling words and all. So let's go over to Cardano's website before we look at the price prediction for March, April, and obviously the 2021 as well. So now that we're on Cardano's website, you can see a bunch of different things. Obviously, making the world for work better for all is their vision. So Cardano is a blockchain platform for change makers, innovators, and visionaries with tools and technologies required to create possibility for the many as well as the few and bring about positive global change. And that is their big idea here. So if we go to their individuals tab, we can see what is ADA. So if you want to learn more about ADA, I do suggest going here and figuring more about the ADA digital currency. And I also say you can do a lot more research on the website. Obviously, Cardano roadmap, very big. I love roadmaps. Take a look here. Go to the Cardano roadmap, learn more about what they're trying to do. The academic research, the prototyping, the technical specifications, the formal development methods, and the functional programming. And you can stay up to date. You can subscribe to the website if you've got money into Cardano. It's not a bad idea to subscribe to the website because you're going to be able to get those updates before hopefully other people are able to get those updates. So if you go here, you can also check the status and you can see the most recent updates that they'll tell you about. Obviously, March 19th is the most recent for this, so nothing too brand new there. We will go back to the actual website, and you can have, there's a stake pool operation, test nets, developer updates. Obviously, you can go to developer updates and see, like I said, more on Cardano. So you can read the forum. I'd call it a forum. I don't know exactly what they would call it, but you can read about the updates they are making. So there's a lot here to see. I won't go over too much more on Cardano. because most people know what Cardano is. Most people already have a good idea of what Cardano is. And if you don't, you can always, I would say, go do your own research or watch maybe a more in-depth video. I currently don't have one, so take a look at, there's a few very good YouTubers you can take a look at. If you just, you type it in, you'll find it. But Cardano is an amazing coin, and I think it does have the potential to go long term, and I think it does also have the potential to make that $2 amount by the end of 2021 for sure. And I'm going to go over my price prediction for March. So my March price prediction, I see Cardano staying around that $1.50, $1.60 range. I don't think people are going to get the increase they're really hoping. I know a lot of people are saying $2 by the end of March. Yes, that's a very big possibility. However, I see a $1.50, $1.60 as the price point for the end of March. I think Cardano kind of levels out there. It's going to go up probably to $1.70, $1.80. However, it's going to dip back down and stabilize around that $1.60 range, which is not too bad because if you can really believe in Cardano and the project itself, you have potential for much, much more, but you're at least going to get an increase if you believe so, obviously. I believe that is going to be the increase possible. Obviously, I want to say again, I'm not a financial advisor, so never take my advice financially. And then also do your own research. Like I said, always do your own research before buying any coin. But I want to say that my price prediction, like I said, $1.60 stabilization area, and then maybe reaching $1.80 as the new all-time high in the end of March. I think by the end of April, we see Cardano reaching that $2 mark. I think Cardano really has the potential to make that $2 mark a reality in April. I think if we can stabilize above that $1.60 range, it should be easy for Cardano to at least hit that $2 mark, and has potential, like I said, for much, much more. And by the end of 2021, I think Cardano could be a huge, huge coin. I don't want to go into, too much hype around it. There's too much hype that builds Cardano a little bit higher than it needs to be. I think it definitely has what it takes to be a huge, huge coin. There's a lot behind it that, really makes it a useful and valuable token. However, I want to say I keep these realistic price predictions. I don't go with the hype as much as some of you guys sometimes want. So I will say Cardano, I see it being at most a $5 coin by the end of the year. I think it could definitely be more, actually. Like with the potential it has, I think it could be more. When I say at most for my price prediction, I'd see it around that $4 to $5 range. However, like I said, new projects, new updates, big news, any of those could really increase the odds of Cardano going above that $5 mark and making big noise. Obviously, this is going to have to be allowed by the market cap and circulating supply as well. There's going to be a lot of, maybe potential issues there. But, Cardano has what it takes to be a $5, $6 token. So, I see it happening in the very near future. Like I said, 2021, I see it as a $4 to $5, $6 coin. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with my price prediction, where you guys disagree and agree, because I'm very interested to see your guys' take on Cardano, as it's such a big coin. A lot of eyes on it right now. There's a big deal with Cardano going on. And obviously with the new Coinbase move, we saw a lot of action in the price. But other than that, we haven't seen much out of Cardano recently. If we looked at last month, we had a 36% increase. That's just because of recently, though. If we didn't have this recent jump, we would actually see a solid decrease from that previous all-time high, $1.48. Obviously, we're still having that as the current all-time high, as it's 4 cents lower than the recent $1.44. But, Cardano is one of those that, like I said, it's got a long-term use. It's going to be a long-term future for Cardano. There's no doubt about it. As long as the, they continue developing on Cardano, which it definitely seems like they're giving us plenty of updates and plenty of ideas, as well as the roadmap, which, you got to love. So hopefully they continue to do big things and we see a big boom out of Cardano in either March, April, or early 2021 in general. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in to today's video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can get the most up-to-date and recent information before anyone else does. You want to get that information. Like I said, in the suggested videos, you can see that people are clicking on stuff and they're going to get that information before you if you don't have the notifications on. So I really do appreciate all the notifications we have on. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers as well. We have gotten a lot of new people, and I want to say that we are going to be doing a live stream around 2 p.m. on Sunday, so be ready for that. And if you haven't already, join the Discord community. It's in the description below, and you can also follow me on Twitter. That is also going to be in the description as below. I haven't tweeted anything yet, but I have replied to some tweets at me, so don't think I'm not active. I do look at other people's tweets. I may not be following that many people, or it may look like kind of a useless Twitter account, but It will come with time. Thank you guys for all of the support. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video or in the comments below. Thanks again, guys.